Wow, it's blowing a gale up here on top of the hill. That's one of the things I don't miss about Australia up here in Euroa. It's so windy. All right, I'm gonna have to try to brace this. What am I gonna do? Wow, this is crazy. G'day Rob, how you going? All right, so what we're gonna do, this is really, really windy. Hello, who's just rejoined? I was just saying, one thing I do not miss about Euroa is the wind up here. It's absolutely blowing a gale. So I've got to try to brace this antenna and stop it from snapping, and I'll show you what I've got for the antenna in a minute. Ha! Woo! This is absolutely crazy. All right, there we go. So guys, I'm going to get a video done on this. This is my new favorite antenna. It works an absolute treat. I got a 5.8 into Spain the other night. It's absolutely awesome. VA7. Hello from Victoria. G'day, mate. I'm in the other Victoria. I'll be home. I'll be back to Victoria, BC next Tuesday. And today we've got a cool change here. It's only with the wind. Well, it's not that. Oh, the chair's blowing over. This is crazy. Right now it's probably about 23 degrees. But yesterday it reached a whopping 43 degrees. All right, here we go. And guys, I don't say this lightly. This has been, I'm absolutely emotionally and physically and buggered. I'm absolutely buggered. I've got to tell you, I came to Australia. We lost our farm. I don't know if you guys know this. So yes, my YouTube channel was hacked, and my YouTube channel was hacked. So everybody that's for your emails and everything else, make sure you turn on your two-factor authentication. That is absolutely critical. 1212. Yep, 1212. Got an SWR of 1 to 1. So that's the first thing. Well, where do I start? Oh, so going back about 3 weeks ago, there was a bushfire. I spoke to my brother-in-law. You can see we've been in a drought for 3 years up here in the northeastern part of the state of Victoria, a place called Euroa. That's actually Longwood East, just there where the fires started. No, you can't see it. It's sort of more around the corner. Anyway. My sister's, so the house that I grew up in was literally only a couple of kilometres away from being burnt. The farm that I farm with my brother-in-law, the fire came up within 500 metres, and he owns the stock, and we're talking about risking 3,000 sheep. And why it's so important to me is back in 1990, yes, that's right. So back in 1990, I'm sure it's what killed my dad. Oh, thanks, mate. Back in 1990, we lost 6,000 sheep and over 40 miles or 70 kilometres of fencing. That's just, so anyway, I shot so many sheep with a 22 rifle, and we're talking about a good quality rifle, a Browning rifle. And this is why I'll never hold a gun again, because when you go through this, it's just devastating. I shot so many sheep that bullets were exploding in the barrel of the rifle. And one of the guys that I've met, who's a volunteer, who works with the Australian Army, says, yeah, that's called a runaway, and it's really scary. But anyway, my community is here. I live in Canada. My community is here in Euroa, Victoria. I grew up here. I'm bumping into people I haven't seen for 40, 45 years. It's absolutely fantastic. But my community is here. I know what these poor people are going through up in Ruffy, which has been absolutely devastated. Over half of the town has been wiped out. There's people that have absolutely lost everything. And to give you an idea, they're talking about, to give you an idea, this fire has burnt out over 1 million acres. Now you go, yeah, whoop-de-doo, how big is 1 million acres? Well, 1 million acres is like you driving basically 70 miles that way and then 70 miles that way as a square and burning all of that out. So over 100 kilometres in one direction and 100 kilometres in another direction, all burnt out. The loss of, fortunately, only one guy was killed down in, unfortunately, there was a, how do I say this? Tragically, one person was killed. It wasn't like the Black Saturday fire in King Lake in 2009 that killed 270 people. But the loss of wildlife is absolutely staggering. And in this area, you can, so as I go up around here, so this is all part of the Bushland 149. These areas are full of and koalas are actually, that's tragic, they're losing their habitat left, right and centre with all these terrible fires. And Victoria has over 25% of the world's koalas in this tiny little state. And whether you believe it or not, whether it's global warming or climate change or whatever, the problem is with these bushfires, we're seeing decimation of their communities, and they're very endemic. They live in a bubble. They don't like to be relocated. But anyway, I can go on and on and on. I'm going to get videos out of it. I've got dust flying in my face, and I do want to do a huge shout out to Blaze Aid. BlazeAid.com.au are the greatest organisation I've ever seen in my life. I've met the most extraordinary people from all over Australia that have donated their time, sweating their asses off in scorching temperatures out in fire burnt areas, clearing fences, because the priority right now is enabling getting boundary fences put back in so the farmers can bring their animals back into their farm, what's left of them. And to give you an idea, if anybody is aware of the size of the distances, these animals are being adjusted. I don't know how it's working out, but people as far as the South Australia border, over near Bordertown, beyond Warrnambool, all the way up to Holbrook and into New South Wales, they're adjusting the animals from this area. So anyway, it's a massive thing. It's definitely a defining time in my life. I feel like... I just feel like I've got to be involved with this. I am. This thing is being, and this is not a commercial because this is actually real life stuff. This Veto Man and the people at Veto Man sent me this unit. I am going to be donating that to Blaze Aid. My objective and my goal is to bring Blaze Aid to bring Veto Man to Australia, to work with Blaze Aid and go Australia wide for fire victims, being able to hook up your fridge, hook up your phones, hook up your internet, and have something. Because a friend of ours who got burnt just about 40 kilometres, is it all contained? Yes, it is now for now, but we've had about 3 or 4 flare-ups with this blazing southerly wind today. Yep, she's dry, Simon. You need to wash that dust down with an icy cold Carlton draft, mate. I am. And I've got the old Mighty Bombers, Billy, just for you, mate. But anyway, what I was going to say was, I've lost my train of thought, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's going to take years to rebuild. I know what I was going to say. Veto Man said to me, I want to send you a bunch of units to Australia for Red Cross. I said, no, I don't want to. Anyway, I want it to be for Blaze Aid. These things are amazing. A friend of ours up the road, and you know him, Billy, you know Craig Rowley, who grew up with Mick up in the Mallee. He's not going to have power for 5 months. 5 months for no power. It's absolutely extraordinary. Anyway, I've spotted myself on the radio. I'm absolutely hoarse. I'm going to be shouting at people. And I'll show you my antenna. And Rolly, turn up your power, old mate. Rolly over there in New Zealand. I have no idea how I'm going to... I actually have spotted myself. And... Whoa! Listen to all the stations. DX. We're going to get DX. Anyway, we're going to have to respot. This is absolutely nuts. All right, guys, I'm going to show you the antenna. So that's what's powering the radio. I've got the old Yaesu 857. This is my old war horse. I love it. And this is my new favourite antenna, guys. I'm sorry about the wind noise. I will cup the microphone. This is as tall as me, so this is about that's about 5'11", maybe a bit tall, a bit shorter than me. I'm 7. So this is just an ordinary aluminium ladder that you can probably get at Bunnings, or for you guys in North America, what would that be? I've even forgotten names of the stores. Home Depot. And all I've done with the ladder, forget this. This is just a 1-to-1 ballon, but you could just use an ordinary trucker's mount, mounted onto this little clip, which is like a strut to hold the ladder up. And yeah, basically, so this is the alpha thing that you can do. You can either do the V or the vertical, but we're going to be doing the vertical. I've got the 17-foot whip there, and simply all I've done here is just gone off the ground side of this box, which is a 1-to-1 ballon, and all I've done is just literally, in my very crude fashion, is I've just tied it around this. And so this is the other side of the antenna. And if you come over here, we will have a look at the SWR. And check. 1 2 1 2, and you can see the SWR on the bottom left there. It's absolutely 1-to-1. All right, guys, let's play some radio. All right, here we go, guys. The time is 5:45 p.m. 5:45. Gunter! Brother Gunter, how you doing, mate? Vigets, how you doing, my friend? So good to see you, mate. All right, I'm trying to sit out of the wind here. Let's play radio, guys. All right, the time, I'm going to have to go off this live stream for the QSOs. And there we go. Look at that. It's so looking behind me. That's straight over towards Murchison and Shepparton. And we see if we can see. Oh my gosh, we can, guys. I'm going to show you the fires. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you what burnt out, how close it got to my sister's farm. All of that area, all of that hill, as far as you can see, over on that far hill, has all been burnt out. So the fire went all the way up that way. And the big worry with this fire is if it had gone into this range here, which as far as I know has never burnt out. It would have gone all the way down that range, and just there is the town of Euroa, and Euroa was on a basically get ready to evacuate, so it got very, very close. So there you go. So all right, guys, woo, here we go. POTA on. You know what, it's not going to rain here until June. I hate to say it. They're saying that the autumn break, which usually happens around Anzac Day, which is the 25th of April, they're saying it might not happen till as late as June, which is just tragic. So we've been in 3 years of a drought, Mary. It's just terrible here. And to give you, anyway, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people on the farms around that are going to say, bugger this, what am I doing? Sorry, Kim, sorry, darling. Oh, Kim, sorry. Okay, Kim, how you doing, buddy? Sorry, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say, bugger this, I'm not going to farm anymore, and just sort of probably walk off the farms. All right, let's start calling CQ POTA. Hang on, I'm going to have to QSY, guys. Can somebody re-spot me? Try and remove the wow, there's a lot of DX. Hang on, is that Richard Grady? Richard Grady? Are you kidding me? Richard Grady? My Qantas pilot brother. Are you serious? Is that Richard Grady? Please. No, don't go to bed. I'm just getting started. Come on. And there's Frank. Oh, sorry, this is crazy because it keeps popping up on my screen and flicking through. All right, guys, I'm going to have to QSY here. All right, 14248. All right, is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo India X-ray. Okay, guys, can somebody please re-spot me on POTA? I'm on 14.248. 14.248. Please, that would be awesome. I'll quickly show you the radio. Thanks, Kim. You're awesome. And Rich, please come back with a comment. I want to know that it's you, because that is absolutely. Thanks, Kim. You're a legend. There you go. There's a good advert for Australia. We don't drink Fosters down here. This is the real stuff. All right, here we go. Oh, that Rich. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. I hope all is well with you, mate. It's great to see you. That's fantastic. Tom Saunders, what a legend. Wow. I love you guys. Thank you. All right, let's play radio. All right, here we go. Siki Pota, Siki Pota, Siki Pota, Siki Pota. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo India X-ray. Victor Kilo 3, Bravo India X-ray. And I'm at Alpha United, Alpha Uniform 1215, 1215. We're calling Siki Pota and standing by.
One Bravo, Quebec Delta.
Zulu Lima 1, Bravo, Quebec Delta. There's my buddy Rolly, and the time is 5:50 p.m. Rolly, you are a booming 5'9" into your rower, mate. QSL?
You're not doing too bad yourself, Simon. You're 5'9", no problem at all. Lovely sick over across the pond here in Auckland. And nice to catch up with you, buddy. And yeah, I've been thinking around you over the last few days, of course, and we've been corresponding on WhatsApp, etc. So yeah, have fun, mate. Yeah, they're really well. And good signal there with that ladder. Yeah. One rung up, eh? Zero won't be good. Go ahead, Simon.
Yes, one rung up. I love it, Rolly. But you know what, mate? It's no. What was it? What did you say earlier? Was it one step ahead or something? I love it. But mate, it works really, really well. And I don't want to touch it, but yeah. I've you know, like you're just a classic example of how this is working. I don't know what the radiation pattern is, if at all, but it seems to be working.
Well, it's doing a pretty good job, Simon, no problem at all. Okay, let's just see what else. Get some real digs, this is stuff across the pond. And we'll catch all we sent by and listening for you, Simon. Zero won't be good. Go ahead, mate.
Oh, I love you, Rolly. Hey, listen, just a quick one. Have you got how far the distance is? So I'm in Euroa, Victoria. 150 kilometres northeast of Melbourne. As the crow flies, what sort of distance are you to me? Would we be 3,500 kilometres or more?
At least a couple of kilometres anyway.
Yeah, I think from here you are about the same distance from me as Perth is. Would that sound about right?
Yeah, that's about right there, Simon. Yeah, you're about bang in the middle of that lot. So no problem at all. Good signal nonetheless.
Roger, mate. I've got the volume full bore because there's no noise out here. I love it. All right, Rolly, you take care, mate, and thanks for coming out and saying good day.
Yeah, feel free to Simon, and feel free to those are on the stream, and we'll catch you in a little bit.
All right, mate. Take care, buddy. 7-3. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo India X-ray. Victor Kilo 3, Bravo India X-ray at Alpha Uniform 1215. We're calling Siki Pota and standing by. Siki Pota, Siki Pota, Siki Pota, Siki Pota. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo India X-ray, VK3 BIX at Park Alpha United 1215. We're calling Siki Pota and standing by. Victor Kilo 6 Lima Kilo, all the way the other way to Western Australia. How you doing, my friend? I got you 5-7.
Woo! Yeah, Roger. You also coming through a 5-7. The name here is Lance, and I've got another couple.
Lance, I'm getting blown away here at the top of the hill. But yeah, please, mate, go ahead with your other call signs.
We've got Victor Kilo 6 Foxtrot Romeo Sierra and Victor Kilo 6 Lima Mike Kilo, over.
Roger, mate. I got them all. Thank you, mate. That's fantastic. Thanks for the name here is Simon, by the way. And if you're interested, mate, I'm live streaming on YouTube as we speak. If you put in HamJazz, as in ham radio and jazz music, you'll see the live stream, and you'll see me getting blown away out here in the paddock at the POTA Park at the top of my sister's farm. And you'll see my crazy antenna that I'm using right now. Yeah, good on you, lads. Holy smokes, it's terribly windy up here. All right, mate, take care, buddy, and 7-3.
You too, mate, 7-3.
All right, this is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray, QRZ.
VK5 Alpha Yankee Lima.
VK5 Alpha Yankee Lima. Woohoo! You are 5'9" today, 5'9", QSL.
Yeah, thank you, Simon. Long time no hear. You're 5 and 7, over.
Roger, thanks for the 5 and 7. Now, listen, I'm really bad right now with names. And what is your name again?
Sue, we've spoken many times when you're in Canada and here, over.
Yes, we have, Sue. And how are you doing? How's your software going?
Yeah, it's going really well. I'm doing version 4 at the moment. Lots of new features and things like that. Had a few issues over the last couple of years.
Got to get out of the wind. Yeah, Roger, Sue. Well, that is absolutely fantastic. That is absolutely awesome. And I don't know if you know. Well, yeah, I'm back here in Australia. I've been helping out. Have you ever heard of Blaze Aid before?
Blaze? I mean, like breaking chicken, over?
No, Blaze is in fire. Bravo Lima Alpha Zulu Echo.
No, I haven't heard of that before, over.
Okay, well, I came back to Australia and I've been working with Blaze Aid. It's the most extraordinary volunteer organisation I've ever seen in my life. It's an NGO. There's no bureaucracy. So basically, my community got absolutely devastated by the Longwood East bushfires. So I came back. I've been back here helping Blaze Aid clean up for all the farmers for the past month. QSL.
QSL is something about that. I hope that your sister's farm is okay, over.
Yeah, it is, Sue, but I can see over the back how close it actually got. Yeah, and it's terrible up around Ruffy. The whole township, or pretty much over half of the township of Ruffy, was wiped out. Absolutely devastating. And I'm actually live streaming, Sue. I thought I'd go live from the top of the hill, so I'm giving you a little wave, and I'm using my crazy ladder QSL.
QSL. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that, Simon, and yeah, we get a lot of fires over here, but we seem to have got control of the people who start them, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, there's lots of rumours about what happened, how it started, but what I'm hearing is that there was a truck driver that had a blowout on the Hume Highway, and for some reason did not stop. And obviously, you know, when that tyre shreds off the rim, you've got that metal on the tar in a 43-degree day. QSL, Tommy boy!
Oh, goodness me, I haven't heard of that before. So, yeah, I always thought it was a cigarette, you know, throwing a cigarette out of the window, or perhaps just going out there and lighting fires. But our police force here, they know all the fire bugs, and they go and take them out for coffee and follow them around, over.
Oh, that's smart. Make your enemies closer. That's great. And if you can actually get the police to work with the firebugs, they might have some intel that is sort of a next level, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they shared them online, or pictures of what they've done, over.
Yeah, absolutely, Sue. Absolutely. Well, you are an absolute legend, Sue, and it's so good to hear your voice, as always. Great signal, and I really appreciate you coming out and saying g'day.
Yeah, I was just flipping around some of the bands and having a listen, and I thought, I know that voice. And I haven't spoken to you for well over a year. I think when we went to Western Australia, I might have spoken to you then, but otherwise I haven't heard you since, over.
Roger, and you know what? I've got to say, in all honesty, Sue, I don't have much of a voice right now. I've been shouting out in the paddocks. My throat is full of bloody dust and soot and everything else, and of course, I'm deaf and I love shouting at people, and I get on the radio and it just goes even more.
Oh, there's no need to shout.
I love you.
You're doing extremely well over here. And are you back permanently, or are you going back to Canada, Ryder?
No, I'm going back next week, and so I'm going to go back to Canada next week. Over.
Oh, okay. It must be a bit scary there at the moment, over.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Where we are in the southwestern part of BC, it's all good. Absolutely fantastic. All right, well, you take care there, Sue, and go and jump on the live stream and say g'day. Just put in HamJazz, and yeah, there's a bunch of old mates from all over the world watching, and I just see Mark Turner, Morecambe Anglers has just tuned in from the UK and having lots of fun.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's, I have got it somewhere, but it's hamjazz.com, over.
No, just go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and just put in HamJazz, Sue. I'm going to get another rock.
Okay, I'll probably just say hello in the comments, I think. I haven't got my camera set up or anything. All right, Simon, great to hear you, and you're doing some good work, and I'll look up Blaze 8 as well and catch up with you next time. CK3BIX, CK5AYL.
Roger, Sue. And my goal, Vito Man, which is what's powering my radio right now, they sent me this unit and solar panels to give away to Blaze Aid, and they want to start sending units over. So my goal is, while I'm here, and maybe I'll come back in a few months, is I want to take Vito Man Australia-wide with Blaze Aid to help people that have lost everything. Hi.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And yeah, well, you're doing good work, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Give back, over.
Oh, it is, Sue. And the people that I'm meeting. I met this guy, Patrick from Wangaratta, one of the smartest blokes I've ever met in my life. And he was a chippy, and he had 2 deployments in Antarctica. And we started talking about Macquarie Island and all the different settlements down in Antarctica, and the emperor penguins and the different sort of penguins. And then I've just met 2 lovely ladies, a mother and daughter from Tumut in New South Wales, cattle farmers, very large cattle farmers that lost everything 6 years ago, and Blaze Aid came to their rescue, and so therefore they saw that these fires were devastating, so they came to Euroa just to donate, to roll up their sleeves and donate their time. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I think they also rebuild fences and stuff like that, don't they, Ivan?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Sue, and I'm going to show you on the live stream. You can see my arm. I look like I've been fighting a cat because I'm pulling out old fences that are 70, 80 years old with barbed wire, and then we're clearing the fence line, and we're rebuilding as well. So working on the farm all those years ago, it's a lot of fun actually, because the technology with fencing has got way easier than it was back in the 80s. Hi.
Oh, I'm sure it has. We've done some fencing as well when we own 20 acres, but yeah, some of those farms are huge. All right, well, good work. Woo! And perhaps catch you later on when you're in Canada.
I'm putting lines in the sand so I can see. Yeah, Roger, you betcha. Thanks so much, Sue. You take care, and 7-3.
73. See you later, Simon.
Thanks, Sue. Take care. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray at Alpha United 1215. We're calling POTA and standing by.
Victor Kilo 2, Delta X-ray.
Okay, Victor Kilo 2, Delta X-ray. Holy smokes, you're a 5-9 into Euroa Victoria, mate. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, that's all right. You're doing a 555 here to Central Coast, New South Wales. I just named this way as Julius. I just happened to hear about BC. Were you based in Vancouver Island for a little while?
Mate, that's where I live, buddy. I'm going back there next week. I've been out here working with Blaze Aid in my community where I grew up for the last month, and I'm heading back to BC next week, mate.
Yeah, copy that. I spoke to you on Vancouver Island. I was living there up till 2022. My name is Julius. I was, my other call sign is V7JVP located. I was located in a place called Duncan. I think you were in Victoria when I spoke to you one time, over.
Yeah, hang on a sec. Now, you weren't the Julius that I spoke to when I was in the Rocky Mountains, when I was in Alberta, and we had a long QSO. Was that you? And I remember you being in Duncan. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's affirmative. That's affirmative. I recognised your voice and your high spirit. Yeah, we did have a long QSO there. I had a fairly substantial station. The Yagi's still erected there in Duncan. I came back to Australia with my wife and got another course. Had to resit the exam and got another call sign. But BC is still my second home. Hopefully we'll be back there on the island later on this year, over.
Yeah, roger, mate, and we're going to catch up. That's right, I'm going to come up to Duncan. One of my best mates lives up there, but I'm going to come up and see you, mate, and we're going to hang out, all right?
Yes, that's good, man. I distinctly remember the queue.
Fantastic!
I think you were in Alberta at the time, was that right?
I was, mate. I was actually driving through the Rocky Mountains. Yeah. I was on my way to Calgary, and then and that's right. We had that lovely QSO all the way from basically the Kootenays up to Calgary. It's fantastic.
What a small world, eh? I just happened to turn the radio, and despite the thunderstorms and everything, and I heard you, and I thought, and I heard
unbelievable.
The word BC, and I thought, my gosh, maybe he's on the island. But then, as I said, I recognised your voice. I didn't even write down your call sign. What's your Australian call sign, over?
It's VK3 BIX, Victor Kilo 3 Bravo India X-ray QSL.
Victor Kilo 3 Bravo India X-ray, and you'll have to shoot me your name again.
Name is Simon, and I'm actually live streaming, mate. If you put in HamJazz, as in ham radio and jazz music on YouTube, HamJazz on YouTube, I'm live streaming right now, mate, and I'm getting blown to smithereens up here on top of the hill. I'm writing the number of call signs in the sand here, and I'm using a ladder as an antenna. Hi.
Oh, very good, Simon. Well, you're certainly blasting. You're hitting a solid 5x9 then. What a small world, eh? 6 degrees of separation. Yeah. Well, I'll hopefully be back in Duncan on BC there. I'm not too sure when this year.
Absolutely, buddy. Welcome, anglers.
Got a couple of things to do. Probably June or July, preferably the warmer months, of course. Not that it gets that cold there, really, but look forward to
the wind.
Did you have a VE call sign at the time, over?
VA, yeah, Victor Alpha 7 Bravo India X-ray.
Bravo India X-ray. Very good, Simon. Well, there you go, eh? How you wouldn't read about it. Very good, mate. Well,
the beat, you should see the antenna. So windy.
YouTube channel, and maybe we'll rendezvous. When do you hope to be back on the island again, over?
I fly back on Tuesday, mate. I'm fly back on Tuesday, QSL.
Oh, well, I won't be there for Tuesday. How long are you going to be there for, over?
Indefinitely, mate. Indefinitely. That's where I live.
Oh, there you go. Where on the island? Were you in Victoria?
Yeah, mate, I'm in Victoria, that's right. And so I came out here. Holy smokes, it's so windy. I came out here because our family farm almost got burnt out from the bushfires. So I've been here working with Blaze Aid for a month, helping my fellow community or my local community tear out fences and rebuild. Because what do they say, mate? You can take the boy out of your rower, but you can't take your rower out of the boy. Hi.
Very good. Well, good on you for doing what you're doing there, Simon. And yes, I know your rower was there about 30 years ago. Drove through there, but I know exactly where you are. And sorry to hear about your parents' farm, but luckily they've got you to help them. Hi. So excellent, Simon. Well, okay. Well, when we're back there,
everybody,
I'll give you a call. I'll look you up and I'll probably send you an email. I don't know if I'll have a radio there at the station. The Yagi's there and everything on an 80-foot tower and whatnot, but Vancouver Island's small enough to catch up. And of course,
fantastic.
Victoria only being 55 k's down the road. Very good, Simon. Thanks very much. Great to hear from you. Well, great to make the contact. So, where was it? VK3 BIX, clear with. So this is VK. I'm all muddled up. I was just about to say VE7, VK2DXX, clear with VK3 BIX. Small world, Simon, and good on you.
I love this.
When I'm on the island, over.
Roger, mate. And if you're interested, I'm going to be cycling from Victoria to Calgary on my e-bike on the Trans-Canada Trail. It's going to take me about 14 days to raise money for kids' mental health, mate. So if you want to join me for the ride, come on down.
Very very good. Where do you get all that energy? Good on you. Excellent. Keep it up, mate. You just got to keep moving. That's what my mum used to say. All the best to you, mate. Cheers, 73s.
Good on you, Julius. You made my day, mate. That's absolutely awesome. I got to fix this antenna before it blows over. And if you send me an email, va7bix@gmail.com. va7bix@gmail.com.
Yeah, I'll do that. And then you can send me your cell number or something like that. Or no, I'll get your email anyway. Whatever. It's a small world. I'll be able to make contact when I'm over there. Over.
Yeah, roger, mate. All right, buddy. I better save this antenna. It's the wind is fresh to frightening. Hi.
Yeah, you go and look after the antenna. Bye.
See you, mate. Just stand by, everybody. Give me 30 seconds. All right, everybody, check this out. Look at the antenna. So what I'm going to do, these good old granite rocks. I've just grabbed this big boulder. I'm going to put this on this leg. Holy smokes, that is so windy. All right, everybody, this is fantastic. And my beer seems to have evaporated. One sec. All right, so I've had about 7 or 8 QSOs now. This is fantastic. All right, guys, we are back. We have an SWR of 1 to 1. I am on 14.248. 14.248, everybody. POTA. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo India X-Ray. Victor Kilo 3, Bravo India X-Ray. At Alpha Uniform. Woo! 1215. We're calling POTA and standing by.
VK1 Golf Mike.
VK1 Golf Mike, my friend from Canberra. Woohoo! How you doing, mate? You're 5'9" into your rower today, QSL.
Yeah, thanks though for the 5'9", mate. You are 5'9" as well, and I'm actually 40 kilometres north of Gunnedah on a farm, mate. Back to you.
Oh, really? Fantastic. Are you getting? Did you get the cool change, or is it still really hot up there today?
38 right now, and we've been hitting 40s and 45s for the last 10 days, mate, and I'm so over it, dude. Back to you.
Yeah, did you see that little bit of video? On the news down here, everybody at the Oyen pub, it hit 48.9 degrees Celsius. And all my friends in the US that are watching this right now, that's about 130 Fahrenheit, and they're all sitting in the air-conditioned pub. Hi.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. We've been a bit the same way here. I'm so over it. But anyhow, we live in the sunburnt country, mate, a quarter of a mile away from the surface of the sun, and we audibly crackle as we walk around. Back to you.
Oh, I love it, mate. I love it. Fantastic. All right, mate. Well, listen, you take care there, buddy. Name here is Simon, and thanks for coming out and saying good day, and have a great day.
No worries,
610.
Are you taking any more call signs, or you're right?
Oh, please, bring them on. Woo!
Roger. You've also got VK2 Echo Tango India, and VK2 Alpha India Tango, and Alpha India Quebec, and Alpha India X-Ray,
Yes!
and Alpha India Zulu, all 5'9", mate.
Mate, you are the greatest. You single-handedly, my friend, just activated the park for me. That's unbelievable. Woohoo! Hey, what's your name up there? Sorry, mate, I missed that.
No worries, mate. My name is Matt, and mate, I'm a country boy in Gunnedah, and I love hunting new POTA blokes, mate. It's always great fun to get on the radio and say g'day.
Oh, good on you, Matt. Good on you. And what are you farming up there? You got cattle, or you got sheep, or grain, or what?
All cattle, mate. We just got cattle, and that's my job, just cattle. And the last week we've been chasing water to make sure the cows don't get too hot, mate. Back to you. Yeah,
roger, mate. And are you having a dry year? Are you in a drought, or are you having a good year? Because we've been getting a lot of hay from New South Wales down here from all the fire victims.
No, mate, we're actually quite dry. We're really dry. Don't want to talk about it. But anyhow, nothing I can do, mate. As I said, it'll rain, and when it rains, I'll get naked and dance in it, mate. Back to you.
Oh, I get it, mate. And you notice how the government never says the dreaded D word for drought? Because if they do that, they're going to have to offer aid to the farmers. Hi.
Yeah,
here, mate. The state government doesn't have enough money anymore, mate. So we're on our own, mate. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger, Matt, Roger. Name here is Simon. And by the way, I'm actually live streaming on YouTube right now. If you put in HamJazz, as in ham radio and jazz music, yeah, you'll see me up here in the blowing a gale in a very dry northeastern part of Victoria, and my antenna is made out of an aluminium ladder with a 17-foot whip on the top. Hi.
Yeah, excellent, mate. No, good on you. That's awesome, mate. I love dicey antennas.
Dicey antennas.
Good on you, mate. Thank you so much for being out there, and I'll let you go because I reckon there'll be a few other people trying to get hold of you, mate.
All right, mate, I love it. That's such an Aussieism. I live in Canada now. A dodgy or dicey, a dicey antenna. I love that one. That's a real Aussieism. I love it. All right, Matt, take care, mate. 7-3. I've activated the park. Woohoo! Park to park. Go ahead, mate.
Yeah, VK4 Tango Mike India, Park AU-10932, AU-10932.
10932.
657 here. The name is Marcus QSL.
Roger, mate. 10932. The time is 6:15 p.m. What was your call sign again, mate? I just need your suffix there.
Yeah, VK4 Tango Mike India, as in too much information.
Roger, mate. Tango Mike India. Roger, mate. The name here is Simon. Victor Kilo 3 Bravo India X-ray. I'm at Alpha United 1215, mate. QSL.
Yeah, QSL.
I love this.
QSL, mate. I was hunting you on the POTA app, and I've got my 8-year-old daughter out here with me. We just did an activation here on 40 metres, mate. I've got to be contacted pretty quickly and see how to chat a second operator. But yeah, no, she's loving it, mate. So I just thought I'd switch over here and sort of show her how you hunt other park activators, mate. So hey, thanks for taking the call, mate, and appreciate it. Yourself.
Oh, Roger, mate. Well, you're a champion, mate. I can't wait to get my 16-year-old daughter out to the parks with me. It's just so much fun. So, mate, I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming out and saying good day.
Yeah, cheers, Simon. Thanks for that, mate. Thanks for the contact. Enjoy the rest of the activation, mate. And 73.
All right, mate, 73. All right, we've activated this park. Woohoo! This is VK3, BIX, Victor Kilo 3, Bravo India X-ray at Alpha United 1215. We're calling Siki POTA and standing by. Okay, the station ending in Oscar, I think it was. Go ahead, mate. Victor Kilo 4, Bravo Romeo Oscar. How you doing there, mate? I got you. You're about a 5'4", buddy. 5'4", QSL.
Yeah, QSL on the 5'4".
Hey, Sue.
Stream up here on YouTube, mate. So I'm watching you while I'm
Roger, mate. Well, look how windy it is here, mate. Look at the 17-foot whip. It's actually almost a horizontal polarization, and there's the actual ground radial on the other side of the antenna, mate. And with this, what's amazing, I can actually get the SWR when I add these bits of wire, which I've actually got Ethernet wire, which I've got a length cut out of. Right here, there we go. I've got this is another 17 feet. I run this as a capacity hat on the ladder, and I'm 1-to-1 on 40 metres, and it actually works. Hi.
Yeah, that's great. This is the first time I've seen someone doing an activation while I've hunted them from home, mate. So I'll add it to the bucket list. Cool.
Roger, mate, and yeah, go and check out my YouTube channel. Yes, that's great, mate. And I love building wacky dicey antennas out of rubbish. And mate, this ladder, I love doing the ladder antenna. It's absolutely fantastic because we've all got one around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you.
Julius. Yeah, absolutely, mate. And I got a 5.8 report into Spain the other day, and I think I can hear a bit of DX coming into the mix here. So this is absolutely insane.
Well, I'll let you go and see if you can DX station. Thanks for the contact, Simon, after the stream, mate. I appreciate it. 73.
All right, mate. You take care there, buddy. And 7-3. This is VK3 BIX QRZ.
VK4 IKZ.
Victor Kilo 4, India Kilo Yankee. Holy smokes, great signal, mate. You're 5'9", buddy. 5'9", QSL.
Victor Kilo
Hey, bloody.
India Kilo Zulu, VK4
IKZ, 620.
54 QSL.
Roger, mate. I got you about the same, mate. 5-4 into a very windy and happy to say cool today. Euroa, 150 kilometres northeast of Melbourne, QSL. See, all the burnt out area.
The humidity is like 90%, which makes it 10 times as worse. Because you're just sweating. It's so bad. But anyway, hopefully it cools down up here. All right, you enjoy the rest of your activation.
See you, buddy.
Hopefully your antenna doesn't get blown down.
Oh, absolutely, mate. And I can't imagine. I've been working with Blaze Aid in like 42, 43 degrees. And what's amazing is, it's a very dry heat, and I couldn't imagine having that humidity. And I've been drinking, I reckon, close to nearly 7 or 8 litres of water a day. And I see how important the electrolytes are. Hi.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah. It just drains your energy as well there. All right, I'll let you keep going. 7-3, and thanks for calling me.
No worries, mate. Thanks for hunting, mate. Have a wonderful day up there, buddy, and stay cool. The time is 6:20 p.m. here in Euroa, Victoria, and we're going to call Siki POTA. Siki POTA! This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray. Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray at Alpha United 1215 QRZ. Okay, stationing in Delta Papa. Go ahead, mate. Okay, VK4, Mike Delta Papa. Beautiful signal, mate. You're 5'9", QSL.
Okay, then, coming here, my station, 5'9",
Roger, mate. And whereabouts are you in Queensland, QSL?
Okay, sir, I'm sitting down here in South Pine, Queensland, over.
Roger, mate. Roger. Okay, mate. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate you. Have a great day there and stay cool. And 7-3, mate.
Okay, sir. Can I have the call again?
Yeah, no worries, mate. Victor Kilo 3, Bravo India X-Ray, QSL.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Bravo.
Tommy boy. All right, mate, you take care there, buddy, and 7-3. All right, I heard of VK7, of Tasmanian station there. Go ahead, mate.
Yes, it's VK7, Papa Juliet Mike.
Okay, Papa Juliet Mike, VK7, Papa Juliet Mike. Wow, short skip, that's fantastic. You're 5'9", buddy, QSL.
QSL, you're 5'7", over.
Roger, mate. Whereabouts are you in Tassie?
I'm about 10k southwest of Hobart, over.
Yeah, Roger, mate. Yeah. So, that's fantastic. Well, the name here is Simon, and I'm an Aussie lost in Canada, as I say, and came back here to help out with the bushfires that burned out a lot of my community where I grew up. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to have some fun, bring up a couple of beers to the POTA Park at the back of my sister's farm and play radio.
Yep, QSL. The temperature down here is about 6 degrees at the moment, over.
Did you say 6, as in 6 degrees, not 16?
QSL, 6 degrees, and they're expecting snow down to 900 metres near me, over.
Oh, that is nuts. I wish we could send that up to, I wish we could bring it up here. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, mate. That is crazy.
Yeah, anyway, I'll let you go. I'll catch you later, 73.
Good on you, mate. Thanks for coming out and saying g'day. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray, QRZ.
Victor Kilo 4, Mike Sierra Alpha.
Okay, VK4, Mike Sierra Alpha. How you doing there, buddy? I got you about a 5'4", QSL.
Yeah, good on you, mate. You're a 5'5" into the city of town. So, just having a look at your live screen. Really good. And nice to make the contact there with you, mate. I'd love to try and get something like that done. I used to do live streaming in the past through a live streaming sort of setup. Yeah, good on you, mate. Don't get blown over. But I'd have to get into that YouTube stuff. I used to love live streaming, so I'll have to try and set it up. But
Do it.
Looks like you're out and about and doing something out somewhere remotely there, mate. The name here is Mike Bravo India X-Ray, Victor Kilo 4, Mike Sierra Alpha.
Yeah, Roger, mate. Somebody just set up right next to me, mate. Please, mate. Please get on YouTube. Get your live streaming going. Send me a message, just send me a message through this live stream, and I would love to help promote you, mate. We're all a big family, and you know what, let's share the love and get live, mate. Get live, it's really fun.
We'll have to get in touch with you and look at getting onto live stream. I'll be interested to see how it goes. But yeah, very good. I'll let you go and work a few more people, but coming in nice and into Townsville. Nice and hot up here at 31 degrees.
Unreal.
71% humidity. Plenty of rain we had initially with the monsoonal trough and cyclones, but it's
Whoa, QRM.
But all the best, don't get blown away there, mate. And have a good
Roger, mate. Listen to the QRM that's just started up right next to me. Holy smokes. Good on you, mate. Take care there, buddy. And we need some of that rain down here. It's hard to believe. I just spoke to a guy down in southern Tassie, and it was 6 degrees Celsius, and we're all melting up here. It's crazy. All right, mate. Take care, buddy, in 7-3. Okay, the Victor Kilo 4 station. Go ahead, mate. Good, mate. How you doing there, Ray? Of TBC, was it? QSL?
Yeah, mate. Victor Kilo 4, Tango Victor Charlie. I'm watching
TVC.
Right now, so yeah, great signal. 554 here to Burley Heads on the Gold Coast, mate.
Roger, mate. Well, check this out, buddy. You're watching the live stream. Let me just turn the camera around. And you see that far hill over there? That's all burnt out, so that gives you an idea of the closest that would have gone all the way down when the wind changed to the south. That would, and there's your rower right there. So we were very lucky, mate. Hi.
Great contact, great signal. I'll let you work a couple more stations.
All right, mate, you take care, buddy. It sounds like it might be some DX coming in. Getting DX on the ladder. You got to love it. All right, mate, take care there, buddy. It's 7-3.
73.
All right, 6:25 p.m. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray, QRZ. POTA. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray. Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray at Alpha United 1215. We're calling POTA and standing by.
Zulu Lima 1, Delta Juliet Whiskey.
Okay, Zulu Lima 1, Delta Juliet Whiskey. Woo, 5-8, mate, 5-8, QSL. You're 5-8, mate, 5-8, QSL.
Yeah, Roger, there's someone underneath me. I can only just get you, but you're about a 5-6.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, Roger, mate, you're a 5-8, 5-8 in the clear here, QSL.
Yeah, Roger.
G'day, Mark.
Your call sign one more time.
Yeah, mate, Victor Kilo 3, Bravo India X-Ray, Belgium, Italy X-Ray, QSL.
Roger, got that, got you in my log. Don't think we've spoken before, so you're in my log, and I'll look at your QRZ. Man, back to you.
Roger, mate, and another thing, I'm on YouTube right now. So if you go to YouTube and type in HamJazz, as in ham radio and jazz music, you'll see the crazy antenna that I'm using. Hi.
Roger, I'll have a look. I'll go and have a look.
Good on you, mate. Take care. Hey, what was your name again? Name's Simon here.
Yeah, thanks, Simon. The name is Don. Delta Oscar November.
Roger, Don. Nice to meet you, mate. Thanks for coming out and playing radio. Have yourself a wonderful day there, mate. And 7-3.
Yeah, thanks, Simon. Good luck with your POTA. Hope you get more, many contacts.
Roger, mate. I think with all the various different call signs, I've had about 20. It's unreal. All right, mate. Take care, buddy. And 7-3.
Yeah, cheers, Simon.
Cheers there, Don. This is VK3, BIX. Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray. We're calling POTA and standing by. POTA. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray. Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray. Coming to you on the world's worst antenna. This ladder as the ground radial is 17, but it seems be working. We're calling POTA and standing by. We'll get 1DX. POTA, POTA. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-ray. Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-ray. We're calling POTA and standing by. This is where I miss my ICOM 7300 having the auto, and I've got no voice as it is.
You're doing a 20 over now, Simon, into Central Coast.
Ha! Woo! Yeah, I don't know, mate. I'm just looking at this antenna. I don't know if it's because it's actually almost. No, mate. Okay. I'm on YouTube right now. So if you put in HamJazz, as in ham radio, jazz music. So HamJazz, I'll show you, mate. So jump on the live stream. I'm actually going to do a video on it specifically, but I'll show you exactly what the antenna is.
Yeah, I've been watching it, Simon. It's Julius again. Anyway, I won't interrupt, but I'm just going to say you're 20 over, and I can see a bit of your antenna there. Yeah, it just bolts to the antenna. It looks mighty fine. It's just a fibre aluminium width.
Yeah, mate. So what it is? So forget this thing. This is an alpha antenna. Balance, just a 1-to-1. I don't actually like. I don't sort of like promoting other people's antennas, because I'm all about doing it cheap and cheerful. But the main thing is just get yourself one of these, mate, like a mirror mount or a trucker's mount, and just clamp it onto that little brace onto an aluminium ladder. I'm sure you could get that from Bunnings or back in Canada at Home Depot. The ladder's about 5.5 feet, and all I've done is literally on the ground side, which you get if you didn't have this thing here. You just do it on the outer shield of the coax, and basically I've just got some Ethernet wire coming down here that I've just tied around, crudely tied around the one of the arms on the aluminium ladder.
Very good. Yeah, I'm just checking out the video. I was watching the videos before listening to our QSO, and that's simple but very effective. That's a nice bit of gear. We'll have to look into doing something similar.
Yeah, Roger, mate. Well, here's the deal. If you're in a limited, if you're in an emergency, I'm all about, okay, we're in an emergency. We need to get this antenna up. There's a bushfire raging. Often ring lock fences won't work because they ground out. So having something like this ladder which everybody has, you just set up the ladder, and then you just basically put the mirror mount right there, and then there's your 17-foot whip going up like that. I've got an SWR of 1-to-1, and then when I add this little bit of wire here, that's another 17 feet, and I tie it to the top of the whip. I am 1-to-1. What's the treat, mate?
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I'm watching the video there. That's a... Okay, well, I'll let you get back to your queue, so that's good to know what sort of setup you've got there. No, great signal there. Fantastic. All the best, Simon. Talk soon when we're on the island. Bye, mate.
All right, mate, you take care, buddy, and the first IPA is on me. Woohoo!
Yeah, well, it'll be here.
All right, take care, mate. 7-3. All right, guys, a couple more calls, and then I'm going to go home and eat roast lamb with my family. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-ray at Alpha Uniform 1215. I'm getting blown away. Alpha 1215. We're calling POTA and standing by.
Victor Kilo 4, leading up the park to park.
Holy smokes, I even heard some DX too. All right, the park to park. Go ahead, mate. The time is 6:32 p.m.
Yeah, Victor Kilo 4, November uniform, VK4, November uniform, park to park, QFL.
Roger, mate. Go ahead, mate. November uniform, Victor Kilo 4, November uniform. Go ahead, mate. Victor Kilo 4, November uniform. I've got you about a 5-3 into Alpha uniform 1215 QSL.
Yeah, Roger, you're getting a little bit slow to me. I'll give you a 5 and 2, 52, and I have two parks for you, QSL.
Roger, mate. Go ahead with the 2 parks there, buddy.
Roger, first park, AU
9266.
9266. Secondary park, AU 7027.
7027.
027, and I have 2 more call times for you.
Oh my gosh, mate, you're going to make me have to do some paperwork. All right, mate, give me the other call signs. This is crazy. Woo!
Roger, Victor Kilo 4, Tango Lima Sierra. Victor Kilo 4, Tango Lima Sierra.
Tango Lima Sierra. Roger, mate. The DX is starting to come in from Europe over the top. I got Tango Lima Sierra, mate, and I can add those 2 parks. And what's your other call sign, mate? Rolling. Roger, mate. I got you. I got the second call sign. And what is your third call sign, buddy?
Yeah, sorry, I've lost you down into the climate. Delta 5, Santiago.
All right, mate. Okay, mate. I got you. And then what's your third call sign real quick?
Roger. Look forward to the next video on YouTube.
Thanks, mate. Take care, buddy. And 7-3. All right, I hear DX. DX on the ladder. Woo! I think we're going to make a DX copy on this. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-ray. We're calling long path into Europe. Long path into Europe, QRZ.
Victor Kilo 4 Lima Papa 5 Santiago. Papa Delta 5 Santiago.
Papa Delta 5 Santiago. Papa Delta 5 Santiago. Woohoo! Got you about a 5-6 QSL.
Yeah, thank you for 5 and 6. You're 3 by 5, 3 and 5, 3 and 5. Long path here. Name is Stefan, like Sierra, Tango, Echo, Foxtrot, America, Norway. Good copy, over.
Roger, Stefan. And what country are you in? What country are you in, my friend?
We are in the Netherlands.
Netherlands!
Over.
Roger. This is why I play ham radio and make antennas out of rubbish. I love this. You just made my day, Stefan. My name is Simon, QSL.
Yeah, I see it here. I see your name here in my logbook, Simon. No problem at all. So very, very good copy. What is the antenna and the power you're running, over?
Okay, Stefan, you need to watch my YouTube channel. I am live streaming on YouTube right now. If you put in HamJazz, as in ham radio and jazz music, you will see my antenna right now on YouTube. Hi.
Okay, I'm looking now. Very nice to copy it out. And hope to catch you soon again. You make the trip to Europe, over.
Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm going to make a video out of this, my friend. Thank you so much. This is absolutely stupendously fantastic. All right, mate, take care, buddy, and 7-3. I've lost my voice. All right, I've lost my voice again. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-ray, QRZ.
See you later, bye-bye. Kilo 4 Lima Papa.
Okay, Victor Kilo 4, Lima Papa. You are about a 5-7, buddy, QSL. I do, Tommy boy.
I'm a bit confused. I'm on the app here. It says VK4BRO, and at the top it's got VA7BIX, over.
Yes, I live in Canada. It's those Canadian women, mate, or as, no, hang on, one Canadian woman. Yeah, so I do. I have an Aussie call sign, and I actually live in Canada, QSL.
Right, but so you're in VK3. I looked up the map. So you're using VK3BIX because you're in VK3. You've got that call sign for Victoria then. Is that right?
Yes, mate. I'm at my home farm where I grew up, and I came back to work with Blaze Aid to help my community that got burnt out rebuild after the bushfires, QSL.
Roger. What's the handle?
Name here is Simon, as in Simple Simon, Sierra, India, Mike, Oscar, November, QSL.
Roger, Simon. Okay, well, you're also a 5 and 7. I'm glad to
Unreal.
hunt you down, as they say. All right, then, we won't hold you up. Your voice is getting pretty rusty. VK3BIX, VK4LT.
Oh, good on you, mate. What's your name there, buddy?
John, Juliet Oscar Henry November. I'm in Brizzy.
Yeah, Roger, John. Oh, mate, I just, as my wife says, I just love shouting at people, mate. And look at that antenna, isn't that just classic? It actually works. All right, mate, you take care there, John, and 7-3, buddy.
7344.
7-3. Last couple of calls, guys, and then I'm going to go QRT. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-ray, QRZ. Oh, someone's dropped a big carrier on me. So I'm getting out. Somebody dropped a big carrier on me. They're tuning up their antenna. Fantastic. Sigu POTA, Sigu POTA, Sigu POTA, Sigu POTA. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray. Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray at Alpha United 1215. We're calling Sigu POTA and standing by. Whoa, how's that? Okay, the station ending in Romeo Papa. Go ahead, mate. Okay, I heard a DX station ending in Romeo Papa. Romeo Papa, go ahead. Germany! Delta Lima 9, Romeo Papa. The time is 6:40 p.m. Germany, Deutschland, you are a 5-4, 5-4. QSL? Five and 2 into Bavaria. Roger, mate. Sorry, I'm absolutely cracking up laughing because if you saw my antenna right now, you would think that I'm absolutely nuts. Well, I am. I'm coming into Bavaria. Anyway, you are about a 5 and 4, mate. 5 and 4. QSL. Roger, mate. Somebody just jumped all over you, my friend. Will you take care? Name is Simon. Auf Wiedersehen, Tschüss, and 7-3.
Papa Delta 1 Alpha Tango.
Okay, Papa Delta 1 Oscar Tango. Go ahead there, buddy.
Yeah, Roger, Victor Kilo 3 Bravo India X-Ray.
Europe.
This is Papa Delta 1 Alpha Tango. The name here, Adrian, and you're about a 5 by 5. You're in the southern part of the Midlands, Simon. VK3BIX, D1AT.
Now, my friend Adrian, you're how far are you away from Breda? How far are you away from Breda?
Sorry, again?
Yes, I used to play jazz for about 10 years every year at Breda in Brabant.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I'm leaving for Breda in the afternoon. My daughter lives in the neighbourhood, so yeah, I'll be there this afternoon there, over.
Oh, that's too funny. I used to play there every jazz festival for about 10 or 15 years. Hi.
Yeah, Roger. Well, if you come over this end next time, give me a shout and we can catch up.
Oh, I love it. Oh, Adrian, this is fantastic. Good on you, mate. I cannot believe this antenna's getting all the way to Europe. All right, mate, take care. It's 7-3.
73, good luck. Bye-bye.
All right, mate, take care, buddy. 7-3. All right, Zulu Lima 1, Bravo Quebec Delta, remote from the UK. You there, Rolly? Okay, the station ending in Whiskey Tango. Go ahead. Europe!
Papa Bravo 5 X-ray.
Okay, Papa Bravo 5 X-ray. This is unbelievable. You're 5'9". Woo!
Yeah, hello, Simon. Beautiful copy from Victoria today. Here in Europe, you're 5'7", 5'6", 5'7". Whiskey Tango.
Roger, mate. Thanks. Thanks for the 5'7", mate. Thank you for the 5'7". I've got you 5'9". 5'9" at your peaks here on the world's craziest, worst antenna. Hi.
Yeah, what is your personal name? Victor Kilo 3 Bravo Indy X-Ray. Bravo 5 X-Ray. What's your handle over?
Yeah, Roger, mate. Everybody, please stand by. My handle is Simon. Sierra India Mike Oscar November. QSL.
Yeah, Roger, Simon. Beautiful copy. My name is Bob. Broken old bottle Bob into the Netherlands this morning. As mentioned, you're 5 and 7. So I wish you all the good best of luck over there in Victoria, dear Simon. If you want to know more, you can find the cures at everybody. Victor Kilo 3 Bravo Indy X-Ray. Papa Bravo 5 X-Ray. So long, Simon. Till the next one. Bye-bye, buddy.
Okay, as they say in Holland, how do or do we, my friend. Thank you so much. 7-3.
Roger, 73. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. This is Victor Kilo 3 Bravo Indy X-Ray QRZ. Okay, Rolly, I think I can hear you. Zulu Lima 1, Bravo, Quebec Delta. Zulu Lima 1, Bravo, Quebec Delta, remote in the UK. Can you hear me, Rolly? Rolly! Oh, hang on, that was Echo Charlie. Okay, sorry, there was an Echo Charlie station. Just stand by. Zulu Lima 1, Bravo, Quebec Delta. Are you there, Rolly? Remote from the UK. Can you hear me? Can't quite hear you, Rolly.
Whiskey 3, India, Bravo, Kilo, Simon, any copy?
Sorry, guys. You got lots of stations here. It's crazy. I can't believe I got a pile up. Just stand by, guys. I know our friend Rolly is running a remote station from the UK. I'm just going to give Rolly one more call. Zulu Lima 1, Bravo, Quebec Delta, remote in the UK. Are you there, Rolly?
Yes, to Portugal, Delta Lima 8, Whiskey Tango.
I'm sorry, Rolly, no copy right now. Let's try again in a minute, all right, buddy? All right, guys, let's do a general QRZ. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray at Alpha Uniform 1215 QRZ. There was a station ending in Delta. Oh, okay, Mike. Okay, Mike 5 Romeo India. Oh, sorry, Rolly, my eyes are terrible, mate. Yes, it is. It is, Kim. It's the best antenna ever. It seems to work. No, I'm kidding. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray, QRZ. Okay, station ending in Sierra Tango. Go ahead. Oscar November 4, Alpha Sierra Tango. I got you 5252, long path into Australia, QSL. Okay, Oscar November 4 station. I got you 54 into Australia, QSL. Yes, Oscar Norway 9, something, Alpha Sierra Tango, got you 54, QSL. All right, there's another QSO going on. All right, guys, I'm going to do a couple more calls, then I better get to the house to have dinner, go to bed, because I've got to go get up early. Oscar November 4, Alpha Sierra Tango. Thanks, Morgan, love you, mate. Oscar November 4, Alpha Sierra Tango, do you copy?
Delta Lima 8, Whiskey Tango, DL8, Whiskey Tango.
Okay, Delta Lima 8, Whiskey Tango, 5757, QSL. All right, obviously, I think there's another QSO going on. All right, guys, last call. This is VK3, BIX, Victor Kilo 3, Bravo Indy X-Ray, QRZ. All right, guys, I'm going to go QRT. I'm going to try to get out here again in the next couple of days. This is really, really fun. This is Victor Kilo 3, Bravo India X-Ray. We're going to go QRT. Adrian.
There's a big Italian station right on your unfortunate Simon. So I can't quite hear you because he's blazing you out. This is Bruce Simon, take care. Center 1BTD, and it's Mike 5 Radio, Japan Radio. It's 3.
Yeah, it was, mate. It was a bit chaotic. I think I got crushed or squashed. All right, Rolly. Well, mate, listen, always a pleasure, buddy. And we'll speak soon. Okay. All right, this is VK3 BIX. We're clear. Woo!
We'll catch you later.
All right, mate. Take care, buddy. I'll try to get out here again in the next couple of days, or maybe even tomorrow. All right, guys. I am going to pack up. It takes literally 2 minutes. But everybody that's just joined, thank you so much. I have to mention again my YouTube channel, very embarrassingly so, and it's a huge wake-up call for all of us. Apparently, it's quite common. Got hijacked. It was terrible. It was absolutely, yeah, anyway. So it's great to be here. It's fun to have a little bit of fun. It's been I won't say it's been a somber affair, but it's, you know, when you get out and see all the destruction and seeing tractors go by and trucks go by with, you know, literally hundreds and hundreds of carcasses of sheep to be buried, and, you know, people have lost houses and the fencing. So hard to believe, hey, when you think about it, that this fire is going to cost $500 million just for the external fences alone. So if you multiply that by what, 3 or 4 for internal fences, it's just insane. But anyway, this has been fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. If you're new to my channel, please hit like and subscribe, and also hit on that. But that's not important. But hit on that alert so that when I do go live, basically you'll get a notification like today. So all my new Aussie mates that just swung by, yeah, so please just hit that alert, and Julius, we'll catch up for a beer when you're in BC. I'll try to get out here after Blaze Aid tomorrow. We do go to the pub, I do have to say, at 4 o'clock. There's sort of a bit, we call it the office, so it's a bit of fun because we work and sweat our asses off, and it's nice to go there and just sort of unwind and chat to all these glorious people from everywhere. Absolutely fantastic. Morecambe Anglers, you're the best, mate. Thanks, brother. I'm going to quickly show you this antenna again, and if you've just joined, I'm not sure if this will show, and I'm sorry about the wind. I'm going to stop talking, but you will see the hill at the far end, how close the fire got to us. So we'll try to cup this, walk right up to the hill. This is going to flare up fires. This is terrible, this wind. So that hill just there, all burnt out. And then there's the old pit. And here's the setup. There's the Vito man that's powering this. At the end of my trip, I'll be giving that to Blaze Aid. There's the solar panel there. There's the radio. And yeah, there's literally the antenna setup. Aluminium ladder for the wind. It's an absolute ripper. Now, think of what's the thing that's interesting. Rolly, you're a brilliant man. Lots of knowledge with this sort of stuff. What's interesting is having these little insulated feet on this. You wonder how much how much ground loss this ladder has, and it makes me think that you could easily, you know, elevate it, sit it on a rock. Yes, they're granite, they're probably slightly conductive, I don't know what they are, but it makes you realise that I think there's a lot of potential in this, because at the end of the day, it's like using a musical instrument as an antenna. So correct me if I'm wrong, you've got about 6 feet going up there, then you've got about another 5 feet going down there. So you've got 11 feet of counterpoise, plus you've got these, plus you've got this side and this side. So you've got a really good ground plane. And the fact that I can just throw on literally this 17-foot piece of wire on top of the fully extended whip, I am literally 1-to-1 on 40 meters. And you know what? I'm really going to start trying to spread the love about this antenna, because I think in an emergency and for a quick deployment, and I mean, look, everybody, look, we love. I never liked ground radials or even elevated radials, but they're sort of an essential item, if you will, because they're the other side of the antenna. But the problem with them is, if you're look, I've got all the real estate in the world here, but if you're at a POTA park at Alcatraz or somewhere that's really built up, you can't be running 17, 18 foot wires out there where there's kids and dogs and all that sort of stuff. So having something like a ladder, I mean, how good is this? I mean, there you go. There's your vertical right there. The ladder's vertical. You got your feed point at eye level, which is absolutely perfect. And there's your 17-foot whip, almost horizontal from the wind. But I absolutely love it. And it's my new favorite antenna. And you can build this thing, forget about that, with just a mirror mount, mag mount, whatever. And then just, well, not a mag mount, mag won't stick to aluminium. And then you just got your ordinary, look at this, ordinary wire. So if you had a nice little jumper coming off, you know, the outer shield of the PL-259 with a little clamp, and then just another clamp here, or just a little eyelet, whatever, sorry, going under this bolt. But just absolutely amazing. All right, guys, I'm going to pack up, and thanks to everybody that hunted today. You're awesome, and thank you everybody on the live stream. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much. It's been a ridiculously emotional time for me. Lots of laughs and lots of tears, and you know what? I really think that it sort of puts a perspective on life. You know what? And I say this honestly, and I don't want to offend. Well, you all agree. You know, the best thing about Blaze Aid, guys, is we're all volunteers. The founder of Blaze Aid, who lives in a small town down the road here called Kilmore, he started it, and there's, I think, one person in the whole organisation that's on the payroll. And they've just set up another camp in Alexandra, and I think they're setting up another one down in the Otways. It's unbelievable. Isuzu trucks. I know that they've donated at least 40 trucks. And I've been using these Clip-X clippers, like thousands of times a day. They're $100 a pair, and every trailer has at least half a dozen of those. But the beautiful thing about Blaze Aid is it's all volunteer work, and let's face it, money turns a-holes into bigger a-holes. You know what I mean? So it's just the fact that we're all donating our time. I have not met a person that I have not just instantly bonded with and loved. I'm meeting the most extraordinary people I've ever met in my life. And we need to get this in Canada. We need to get this everywhere. This is a life-changing organisation. They're an NGO. They go in when everybody goes back. They're not inundated with bureaucracy, and they're fast. They get in there. You're dealing directly with the CEO and the camp organisers. It's just all coordinators. It's just an amazing operation. I cannot speak highly enough for Blaze Aid, and I just want to do whatever I can to help Blaze Aid get more funding, maybe get the Veto Man into Australia and become like one of their emergency power units that can go Australia wide. Why not, right? You know, that's what life's all about. And I want to do a special big shout out to Rolly. That beautiful man, Rolly, over there in New Zealand, gives his absolute guts and heart and soul to helping people in Africa. So, Rolly, you are a true champion of a human being, mate. We love you, all right? And Morecambe Anglers, all of you guys, everybody, you're just all beautiful people. I love you all. So I'm going to pack up now. I'm getting emotional again, and I'm going to try to get live again maybe tomorrow or the next day. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. I haven't had a chance to look at all the comments. Let me see, Tommy boy, and yep. Just so many great people. So thank you, everybody. I'm packing up, and thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for supporting Crazy HamJazz, the guy that shouts at people, and I think I've permanently lost my voice. So you take care, guys, and we'll see you soon. I better get home and start logging all of these POTA contacts. So thanks everybody. This has been a blast, and we'll catch you later. All right, I am pushing the X now.